What if I told you coding is no longer about typing lines of code? That today, just feeling your way through software creation might actually be more powerful than decades of traditional methods? Sounds wild, right? Stay with me, because the truth behind this could completely change the way you think about programming. You've probably heard this 100 times. Coding is supposed to be logical, methodical, even mathematical. Something only a select few can master. After years of grinding through tutorials, syntax errors, and coffee-fueled late nights. That's the belief. But here's the twist. Today, with powerful AI tools at our fingertips, coding is transforming into something far more intuitive and, surprisingly, even emotional. It's called vibe coding. And while that name might sound like a tech meme, the reality is a lot more serious and way more complex. We're diving deep into both sides of this phenomenon, breaking myths, highlighting risks, and mapping out the real path forward for future coders. Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Welcome to Not So Techy. We're dedicated to exploring the latest and greatest in technology and scientific breakthroughs. Our mission? To make the world of tech accessible to everyone by breaking down complex topics into straightforward, easy-to-understand videos. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for us. All right, let's jump into it. So what exactly is vibe coding? Well, it's not just a trendy phrase. It's a growing practice where you describe your app idea to an AI, and the AI writes the code for you. No hand-holding. No 2 a.m. debugging marathons. No stressing over missing semicolons. This whole movement gained steam after Andrej Karpathy, computer scientist and co-founder of OpenAI, tweeted about fully giving into the vibes while programming with AI assistance. He wasn't joking. Others, like Matthew S. Smith, doubled down on the idea, describing it as coding where you embrace exponentials, forget the code even exists, and just let the AI handle it. In vibe coding, you're not worried about how the function works or where to place your brackets. You simply say, build me a website that lets users upload photos and apply vintage filters. And boom, the AI spits out a working interface, backend logic, maybe even connects it to a database. For many people, this is a dream come true. Fast, fun, and finally accessible, even if you don't know how to code. But here's where it gets fascinating. For all its magic, vibe coding comes with a hidden cost, one that early adopters are starting to experience the hard way. See, when you rely solely on AI to write your code, you're essentially outsourcing your understanding. You trust that it knows what it's doing, and when something breaks, you often have no clue why. And that can be dangerous. Underneath that clean, confident output from the AI, there could be bugs you'd never expect, logic errors that silently fail, and worst of all, security holes that put users at risk. This isn't just theory. It's already happened. Let's talk about Leonel Acevedo. He built a SaaS startup, fast, efficient, and powered by AI-generated code. At first, everything looked smooth. The platform worked, the design was slick, and customers signed up. But soon, the cracks appeared. Behind the scenes, the AI had written insecure back-end routes, and Leonel didn't catch them. Why? Because he didn't have the technical depth to recognize the flaws. He had trusted the AI too much, and his users paid the price. What followed? Customer data leaks, angry clients, legal issues, and eventually the collapse of the platform. So here's the question. What happens when you don't understand what the AI gives you? Stick with me, because the consequences are real, and they go far beyond bugs. Let's rewind for a moment. Traditional programming has never just been about writing lines of code. It's about building mental models, ways of thinking that help you design, debug, secure, and optimize software at a deep level. When you study traditional programming, you're learning how computers actually think, how information flows through systems, and how to anticipate edge cases, errors, and attacks before they happen. It's not always glamorous. Yes, the learning curve is steep. And yes, it takes time, but it gives you the one thing vibe coding alone can't offer. Control. You understand what your code does, why it does it, and how to fix it when things go wrong. That's something AI can't give you on its own. If you're still thinking, well, I'll just ride the AI wave to the next unicorn startup, hold up, because the real solution, it's not about choosing one side or the other. It's about blending both worlds. Here's the truth no one's telling you. Vibe coding is powerful when combined with real understanding. AI can speed you up, help you prototype faster, automate the repetitive stuff, but only if you know how to guide it intelligently, review its output critically, and fix it when it gets things wrong. The future belongs to hybrid coders, people who understand the why behind the what, people who speak the language of code and know how to collaborate with AI like a creative partner. Vibe coding by itself won't replace traditional programming, but when used wisely, it becomes a powerful extension of your own thinking. So what does a science-backed, practical approach actually look like? Here's the playbook. Always test and review AI-generated code. Don't just copy and paste it. Use version control tools like Git so you can track changes and undo AI mistakes when needed. Invest time in learning core programming concepts like variables, loops, data structures, and APIs. Never ignore security, even if the AI promises it's all handled. Remember, the more you understand, the better results you'll get from AI tools. You'll ask smarter questions. You'll catch bad output. You'll build better software. Vibe coding is exciting, no doubt. It's fun, fast, full of potential. But real mastery comes from the blend, from combining your intuition with deep understanding. Those who figure that out, they're the ones who will build the next generation of revolutionary software. The rest? They'll get stuck chasing shortcuts, never quite understanding why their systems keep breaking. If today's breakdown helped cut through the hype, smash that like button. Subscribe Not So Techie for more tech explainers that go beyond the buzzwords. And tell me in the comments, are you embracing vibe coding or mastering the fundamentals first? Your future might just depend on it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.